Hello and welcome. Today I'm just going to bring up some ideas, maybe to get you thinking. Yeah, just just something I was thinking about recently. About is Noah's seed, us basically, all of his descendants, are is there some extra curse put on us? And in particular, I'm talking about the curse on like lifespan, because if you look at it, just think about it. Before the flood, people were living like 7, 800, 900 years, and that was normal, and the environment was great and everything. Now, what caused that, I don't know. I'm thinking of two factors: environmental factors. The environment was different, so they were able to do that. Plus, I'm also thinking genetically. Genetically, they were superior and stronger. That's why they were living 10 times longer than us. Because I'm trying to think like what would cause them to live 10 times longer. Like can the environment, just the environment by itself, can it explain living 10 times longer? Or to me, that's kind of hard to understand. I mean, it's God; He can do anything. But so I'm thinking it's more of on a genetic level. It could be both. It could be an environmental plus a genetic issue. So if you look at the lifespans of people after Noah, like Noah still lived a really long time. He lived to like 950 after the flood. But then you get his descendants, and every generation, it's a drop. It's a huge drop. After about 5 or 6 generations, they're living like maybe close to 200 years, and then like later it drops a bunch. Even more. Like Abraham was still living a good like 175. It was a huge drop off. So it wasn't immediate. It wasn't immediate. So it doesn't. The Bible doesn't really say much, but it feels like he really did put a curse. Like it wasn't just like not just a curse on Ham, but I mean like literally on all of like Noah's seed after the flood, because the lifespan, like with each generation, it just drops a bunch. And that could be the change in the environment after the flood. It just wasn't the same anymore. The land wasn't as blessed, and like the lifespans just dropped. And I'm thinking it's a mix of environmental and genetic factors. Anyway, this is just an idea I had recently. Um, can't give you a clear answer, but it was just something I thought about. Like, was there some kind of curse put on us on a genetic level that would cause those lifespans to drop off a bunch? And then if it is, then it is kind of an interesting question, because recently, like David Sinclair, he's the scientist at Harvard. Him and a bunch of other people, they're working on trying to extend the human lifespan, and they've come up with something, and they think when maybe 15, 20 years we could have a pill for that. So I don't know how successful they're going to get, if God's going to let them do it, but we have evidence, proof, biblical proof that people did live 700, 800, 900 years. And so is it possible for them to try to reverse that, to get back to those, huge, long lifespans? Maybe. I'm just not sure if God's going to let him do it. Because, there's a reason he put that curse and he lowered the lifespan. I just think he was just fed up with how much sin was going on before the flood. People were living so long. They were doing all sorts of stuff. So I just feel like, something happened. Maybe the Tower of Babel, I don't know. I'm thinking maybe that was an event where God could have done some kind of, an extra curse. The Bible doesn't really say it specifically, but with the evidence we have, obviously something happened. So yeah, anyway, this was just a thought. If you have any ideas or comments about this, you can, drop a comment. I'd be interested to hear what, various thoughts and opinions on this. So yep, see you next time.